Now, as part of the reshuffle, we saw a lot of surprises with regards to OMP Fubia and Naban. He decided to actually move them from a particular ministry and set them off to another ministry. And one of the most prominent people amongst all of this, Saga now in Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, is actually trending. Now, we just want to ask, why did Nanado retain him? Why did he not, he did not retain him in the information ministry, but he gave him another ministry? Why is it that he's still part of the list of Oya appointees? Why was he being given a reappointment in another ministry? Then I decided to delve into some Kakana. So actually, he's actually very, very talented, very gifted. When it comes to argument wise, he's there. When it comes to defending wise, he's there. When it comes to articulation, he's there. And actually, he's a full embodiment of knowledge. And you can't take it away from him. Now he call Oya Joy News an argument today with Oya one TV presenter. Now I'm telling you that this was here for it was about Japan royalty saga. Now they will see defending the whole agenda. You say in some okay.
But royalty is tax. You know that.
Yes. I mean, but my
relax.
My question.
Where have you heard that we pay tax on tax?
Why?
I'm asking you a direct question. Where have you heard that we pay tax on tax?
I asked a question here, Mr. Oppong Nkrumah.
No, we're having a conversation.
No, it's a conversation. I know, but I'm saying, we're having a conversation. This is the government. You are suggesting. You are suggesting tax haven companies managing
there's nothing wrong with it. You are suggesting that they should be paying tax on the tax.
Yeah.
Is that what you are suggesting?
My question. That's what my question is.
We don't pay tax on tax.
That's not my question. My question is about the tax
haven. Why are they not paying taxes?
This is the government that is endorsing
that they are bringing in.
But that's not my question.
To you, if I can answer your question,
because that's not my question.
That's the question you raised.
No.
Now, why are they not paying taxes on the money they are bringing in? My
question is why government is endorsing the establishment of a company that is going to manage my royalties in a tax haven.
They're not going to manage your royalties in a tax haven.
What are they doing? What is the Japan royalties doing?
Can I answer your question?
Finally, yes.
They are set up in Jersey as a tax haven to attract investors to front load this share flotation.
And they couldn't be established in Ghana?
Well, go onto the world market and find out where such companies are set up. First of all, they are being listed on the London Stock Exchange. Why are they not being listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange?
Yes.
They are being listed on the London Stock Exchange because when you study the history of mineral royalties companies and where mineral flotations take place, the London Stock Exchange is the most liquid market for it.
But yet in Parliament, you said that Ghanaians and foreigners can buy shares.
You want Ghanaians to go on to the foreign exchange? I'm surprised you don't know this. Ghanaians buy.
They do.
Ghanaians buy. Can I answer your question? Ghanaians buy shares on the London Stock Exchange on a daily basis. People have brokerage houses here in this country, fund managers here in this country who buy from where it is listed. I'm saying to you that you don't pay taxes on royalties. If anybody has a substantive thing against this transaction, let him raise it. But this cooked up story of an Isafo son and is this one's friend, I think it's becoming a bigot argument to this country. This is a fine transaction. Let us stop bastardizing transactions that mean well for the Republic. If there's something untoward here, somebody should raise it. But for all I know, and I'm sure your literature review will prove, you don't tax royalties. A royalty in its first place is more or less a tax. You don't pay a tax on a tax.
It changes the whole perception that you know about him. And the way he cooked the journalists, not to mean anything against all the journalists, but the way even on live TV now, he defended the whole thing intellectually, physically, and made sure that the whole agenda and that the meaning is being put out there. Because them you cannot tax on tax. At least it will also be there for you to be a journalist and to meet someone like this. And you have to make sure that while superclass journalist, you understand the issues. You miss a particular line of what you understand before you realize, he said, I will not know one will be a question and task. I have to journalists who be na NDC for their propaganda. Now, not just this. It got to a time he was defending Dr. Mahama Bawumia, warning someone about e-living. Now, the way journalists be said a question, not the way you see answer question, or cook the journalist again. Meaning that the man is really, really weak. When it comes to journalists who are actually wanting to use words to kind of like attack you so that at least you don't get it right. Now, we'll confuse in the end now. He does not fall for that. I'm sure how will defend Dr. Mahama.
I'll give you an opportunity to respond to this because there's an audio out there that's yours. You said that the vice president wholeheartedly endorsed the introduction of the e-levy. And it's making rounds.
No, that's false. I am disappointed you have said
this.
No.
I'm giving an opportunity to
No, it's not opportunity. You're a journalist. You see, when journalists put out falsehoods that the vice president wholeheartedly did what? Embraced e-levy. I've never said those words. Yes, but don't repeat it. You are a journalist. Check the facts. If you check the facts.
There's an audio out there.
No, I'm coming. The audio out there doesn't say I said that. The audio out there says that I said the vice president was instrumental in cabinet and EMT meetings in upholding his principled position on e-levy. What is his principled position? He has said always and over again that if you tax electronic payments, you affect growth of the e-payment platforms and you burden the poor. Is that not his principled position? Is that not what he has said publicly? So if I say that the vice president was instrumental in cabinet and EMT meetings in upholding his principled position, and that after that, the central government then introduced 100 cedi threshold to protect the poor, which is about 40%. Why would any sane person interpret that to mean that I said the vice president wholeheartedly embraced e-levy? Have you heard me utter those words? Why would any sane person then go on to say that I said the vice president participated in the drafting of e-levy? Listen to the words I have spoken, that the vice president was instrumental in EMT and cabinet meetings in upholding his principled position. Any intelligent journalist should ask himself, so what is his principled position? And the video and audios are out of his principled position.
Why wasn't that position made known when e-levy was being introduced? Many have equally asked.
He made it known. He said it. The video is there. Look,
that was before the introduction. I've seen the interview. That was before the introduction.
Yes, so he made it known openly that this is my position. I have told you that he upheld this principled position. And afterwards, the central government decided to introduce 100 cedi threshold. Where is the gap?
As a solution for his demand that the poor be not overburdened relative to the introduction, right?
So where is the gap? Why would anybody say, like you rightly said, that I said the vice president wholeheartedly embraced e-levy? I have never said that. And that is why we encourage our colleague journalists, stick to the facts, repeat the facts the person used. Don't spin the story and change what the person said. If I say the vice president was instrumental in cabinet and EMT meetings in upholding his principled position, any intelligent journalist should first ask, what is his principled position?
And so this is the second one. And so it comes to deal with that when he gets an opportunity, when Kojo Oppong Nkrumah gets the opportunity, he makes sure there, he defends it to the core. Now, I'm going to give you the last proof. It's just a 1-minute video. And it's just to tell you that time Okodu Oye Umaro Sunday, Oye me TV show, no, now on City TV room. The way he asked him the question and the way he humbly, in a relaxed manner, answer questions.
So I'll give you two parts to my answer. Number one, at times when he found it necessary, he openly spoke about his personal position on some matters. Take e-levy, for example. He said it openly, that I don't believe in taxing e-levy. I don't believe in taxing e-levy for two reasons. You affect growth in the digital payment space, and you will tax the poor. When it mattered at the table, he expressed it. But you don't expect the vice president to come and hold a press conference outside that government has passed e-levy, and this is what I said at a cabinet meeting. He's under the oath of secrecy. Even I, as information minister, wouldn't do that. He's under oath of secrecy. He will contribute to the discussions, and in the end, the Akufo-Addo administration will take a decision where it wants to go. Secondly, it will be very immature for any political leader when especially you can tell clearly that you have an opportunity to assume the reins of power and do things in a particular way, to say that the route you want to take is to come and do a press conference that I disagree with this. It's not smart, it's not mature. Rather, focus on the prize, keep your eye on the ball, assume the reins of power, and use that power to correct the things that you believe.
Assume the power, use the power to correct that thing that you do seem fit. I believe that man something clear. What for me have to put my family Koska. Skaza Obon or that is Skaza. Mama Kara Gately in Zuko.